What's up, nerds? Welcome to Game 3 of this semifinal matchup in the Link to the Past Randomizer Tournament 2024 between shadyforce and Nep. My name is Tyler Salt, joined here by Blue Link. Blue Link, how are you?
I'm doing great. We potentially have a quadruple header taking place today. We've got this game 3 and the other semifinal series currently playing game 2 right now, and they could be playing game 3 as soon as they're done that one. So, a lot of Enemizer today. Definitely the most exciting thing happening today, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And we are off here. Oh, free
nice.
seed. What a free seed. Love to see an early sword in Enemizer. Both runners taking that sword and heading right to Hyrule Castle. We've got
All right, three crystals in the light world.
Red at Eastern.
Okay, nothing terrifying in this Uncle passage here.
Oh, I gotta get chat up. Hello, chat, by the way.
Oh, and of course, worth mentioning, if you didn't watch Game 2 between these two runners, you really should.
I heard it was a banger.
Yep. We had some fun shenanigans happening, and it was a nail biter all the way to the end. So both of our runners with that shiny new sword are gonna go have a look at the front of Escape. Oh, shadyforce dies.
God, what a good death sprite.
But not to be deterred, he... Wait, where's he? Oh, he's gonna go the other way and see if this is any better.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
The rarely seen outside of Pot Shuffle right side of Hyrule Castle.
So, that also means we are a lamp away from having Aga in Logic.
Shady, open the chest. Open the chest.
There we go.
Yeah, so far, aside from... I'm not even sure what Shady got hit by in... I was looking away to update the score. So I didn't even see what Shady got hit by in that hallway, but that's about the difference here.
Yeah, I saw there was at least one bomber, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it could have been any number of things.
Oh, that's funny. There was a BMOS in that exact position in the Zen Someone Game 3, or Game 2 rather, that's going on just now. It was right there.
Funny.
All right, Nep is not gonna do Dark Cross, which seems fine. We haven't seen the key yet, right?
Yeah. We have not.
Okay, so that key could still be in Dark Cross, so hopefully that's where it is, and we can just not go there. It's one of the tougher places to do in Enemizer sometimes. If you haven't been following the tournament, let's give you a little recap of how these runners got here. Sailor Nep has lost a total of 2 games in this tournament. Beat Sten, J-Joe, Bidey, Killer App to get here. And then shadyforce beat Falcon, some guy named Tyler Saltz, Crackerito, and Magnet Hands to make it here. And every single one of Shady's series has gone to a game 3. So that's fun. He's played the maximum amount of this video game.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy the game, of course you'd want to play more, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, we picked up a fire rod in the Lost Woods drop-down, and both our runners are going to be heading to Kakariko to see what we've got there.
I like Nep doing the well first here, looking for bombs. If at all possible, you don't want to go through and do Blind's Hut twice, if you can avoid it.
Well, unfortunately no bombs there, but we do have the cash to buy some.
Yeah, and that's where Nep is headed. Shady having the same thought here. In this situation, I like to skip the race game. Oh, we got a fish. We're going to do that instead.
Much more convenient. Yeah, 8 bombs and a full magic drop, among other things.
Yeah, you get one of everything in the big variety prize pack, aside from the heart and fairy.
Alright, so the back of the well has a piece of heart.
Oh, Shady pulling some bombs there from a back of tavern. So, not going to use the fish. Just going to do this straight up. Nice red guard. Oh, come on. Sword went right through him. Yes, chat. Nep is using the Omori MSU. Shady, when we switch to him later, is using Octopath Traveler, as Nep gets the hammer from Blind's Hut.
Yeah, that's 2 pieces of Dark World access. We just need a glove or a lamp, and we'd prefer it not to be the lamp. But yes, these MSUs, 2 excellent soundtracks. I'm very happy about this.
I don't know Omori. Nice. Oh, good. A mushroom. So now we've got that to do now. Yeah, I don't know Omori. Actually, I don't think I've played it. Well, I'm sure I haven't.
I haven't
I'm not
either.
even sure what it is. So, Nep doing the right thing and freeing that chicken.
And Shadyforce buying some bombs on his way out of Kakariko.
Well, Shady's going to go back up and I think probably save and quit from Blind's Hut. Well, not with that. Oh, not with that bottle. He's not going to. And nice mirror there from Sick Kid. Cack with the goods today.
Yeah, that's for sure. Alright, so a couple more checks here to do south of Cack.
That bottle would annoy me, getting that in Blind's Hut, because I would have wanted to save and quit out of here. And now I can't. I did not see what was on library.
Honestly, neither did I. Piece of heart on race game. We don't need that.
A shield? Alright, yeah, we definitely don't need that.
Yes, our tracker Fiery today, doing our MVP work, keeping all of... wow, I can't form a sentence. Keeping track of all the stuff, and generally making sure we know what we're talking about.
Trackers, I'm told, are the unsung heroes of every Link to the Past Randomizer broadcast.
Oh, absolutely.
By now, I think they are the sung heroes. We say that every time, so...
Okay, some wet bombs.
Shady does have the mushroom cane, yeah, and Fiery. See, there it is. He's had it the whole time.
All right, mini Moldorm Cave. What do we have today? Oh, that's rather tame. Oh boy, a shovel. And another shield. And a flute. Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Hang on. I think all 3 games in this series, I think the flute turned up in a funny place where you would end up fluting to 8 to go to Ice Rod Cave, and so our runners ended up not walking there.
Oh, good. That's the dream. I guess Cack Skipper's pretty happy about this. Your boss was one of the devs who created Clippy. Oh my god.
Alright, the mini Loftwing is free. Shadyforce is on his way to get his flute.
Is that a Pokemon?
No,
okay.
Skyward Sword.
Oh, Skyward Sword, of course.
Because, it's got little shoe bill kind of thing. I know, another fish delivery from Nep. And she's going to go deliver that mushroom. Shadyforce is going to take that shovel to the dig spot. Oh, our second bottle. Ooh,
Ether Medallion. Very good. Some shovel juice today. And Nep on her way up the mountain.
That mirror and hammer combo gives us Hera and the entire east side. Right, nothing useful on the mountain so far.
All right, green
Okay.
pendant TR, pendant thieves, pendant ice is what I saw.
And our 5/6 Crystallite Swamp.
All right, so we're gonna need a hook shot today.
Shadyforce is taking his flute to 8 and gonna check Ice Rod Cave. Well, big key and map at the beginning of Hera.
Just a piece of heart in Ice Rod Cave, so good skip by Nep.
And Shadyforce is going to go investigate the desert area. Just 3 bombs on the ledge. Alright, is Agina holding on to anything useful for us? Oh, a sword.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. That looks like a, oh, do we have a, I think that's a Helma here in Tower of Hera.
Yep.
It can be a bit of a tricky fight. I think really where bomb strats shine on Helmasaur here in Enemizer and Tower of Hera. It's with that hole in the middle of the arena can be tough to get those hammer hits in. But if you are good with your bomb strats, this is a great place to use them.
Yep, and Nep is armed with 9 of them.
I'm moving away from 2 of those bombs, but very good.
Nicely done.
Four Master Sword spins. There you go. Really good fight by Nep.
Nicely done.
And our first crystal, and gonna be in the 16th minute.
Oh, we got the small key. Second item's in the basement. Shadyforce is rescuing the old man in the dark.
And does so without too much difficulty. That can be very tricky in Enemizer, but looked like it was pretty tame today. Shady being pretty thorough so far.
Yeah, it's paid off for him in previous games in this series. Meanwhile, speaking of thoroughness, Nep is going to Hera basement.
Oh, interesting. I've never really thought about this in Enemizer. Nep is not going for the normal like iframe strats here in this tile room. I think because she wants those 2 enemies. She wants those enemies in the next room to be trapped by the orange pegs. That's really smart. I'm not sure I ever would have thought of this without seeing it first.
Honestly, neither would I, and looks like that was a good idea, because 3 Gibdos in there. Alright, what do we have here? Just some bombs. Well, off to East Death Mountain. Shadyforce picking up his big key and starting his Hera journey. Oh, another fish. It is really far from water.
Shoutouts to Obscure. You can bring a fish to the mountain, but you can't make him climb. Or something.
Wise words.
Sure. They were certainly words, at least.
Alright, the long walk through Spiral Cave yields a bow.
Ooh, alright. There's another crystal that's in logic, potentially.
Alright, Paradox Cave, a whole wealth of checks here. Oh, a glove.
There's our Dark World access in the 18th minute.
Oh, some arrows to go with that bow. More bombs.
That's all for the mountain, but we got ourselves some Dark World access. Let's see what else this video game has to offer today. Nep is going to go to the village. Oh, Nep is probably doing Back of Escape. No. No, Nep's going to do Back of Escape here first. First save and quit after a glove. Go do Back of Escape. So you don't forget and orphan it forever.
Yeah, and if the key shows up, we do have the fire rod to go to Dark Cross, not completely in the dark.
Yeah. Here's our key and the book.
A book.
Nep
Did
is
we see the
abandoning Dark
map?
Cross.
I don't remember if we saw the map.
Map was in Zelda Cell, I think. So there
I
is
think
an
you're
item
right.
in Dark Cross. Nep not interested in going for it without the lamp.
Well,
It is in
Shady,
logic. So there's that.
Shady's got his first crystal and is also going back for Hera Basement.
Sword 3 Gamer Bunker was at Agina.
Okay,
You know what?
half magic and hype cave.
That is totally fine. I'm not even going to badmouth Hype Cave for that. Half magic, love to see it in Enemizer. That means
Yeah.
more ether, more fire rod.
Yeah, if you find a cold stair, you can just go to town, set everything on fire.
Nep, of course, missing that ether for now, but is going to probably get it here with Stumpy. So maybe a little bit more efficient than Shady had it.
Yeah, this looks like Stumpy, Shovel, K45. The Bombos tablet's available now, but
Yeah,
it's
Nep
in the opposite direction of Race Game.
Nep didn't go there. I'm a little surprised. I
She
think she thought about it. You know, I think I might have gone Hype Cave to Pod here.
Yeah, we have the hammer and bow.
No lamp, which is a little bit of a problem, or at least something to consider. There are plenty of rooms where the fire rod can't help you. There are a couple rooms where the fire rod can't help you in Pod, and of course, Enemizer rooms in the dark can be tricky. This is the semifinals, though, so how much risk do you want to take on is the question.
Wow, the full 30 digs for a shield, and Nep is not even picking it up.
Well, I don't know why you would pick that up. Gross. Yeah, cross saves. That's sort of what I was thinking, that you've got Pod and Eastern. You know, Helma isn't in logic yet without the lamp, but would be able to do both of those.
So Nep selling that B, getting
And
close
still
to Zora money.
Still dodging Agina.
You know what? Yeah, she was right there.
Shady is
Force.
going to go to Dark Cross.
Indeed. Alright, nothing terribly dangerous so far. Oh, that's a lot of Igors.
There's our hook shot at Sahasrala's closet. That's pretty good.
And just 20 rupees at Dark Cross.
All right, so a little bit more time saved for Nep.
That hook shot gives us access to Swamp, and
Not
the
without
Bombos
flippers,
tablet is
does
right
it?
there. Oh wait, no flippers, you're right. I was just excited about Bombos tablet.
That's a sentence that nobody has ever said before.
And it looks like... Oh, Shady's going to Hype Cave, of course.
Oh, misses the quick bomb. I guess when you have the flute, I was thinking about going from Hype Cave to Pod. When you have the flute, you don't do that. Because it is faster to just flute over there rather than walk all that way. Unless you wanted to shutter check Pyramid Ledge first.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the check you don't want to isolate if you can help it.
I don't know. I isolate that check all the time. I hate going there. Shady, however, is going to go there. Maybe just to troll me. We'll see. Nope, no, going to Pod. Never mind. Double checking that Pod is a crystal. Not gonna miss much. I don't think that there was much of anything that's helping Nep that she got from the South Dark World checks. So, oof.
I believe you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate this room. I will do basically anything to avoid being in the middle of that room in any mode that I can avoid it. I mean, the only time I'm in the middle of that room is if I'm playing Doors, and I have to be. Even without Enemizer, I just think like I would rather just mirror from the right side if I don't have the boots if I don't have the boots / the boots and the cane to do the clip to the back.
I mean, honestly, vanilla, that room with all the beetles sounds a little more annoying than.
That's true. That's true. Enemizer, making hard rooms easy and easy rooms impossible since it was introduced.
All right, Shady is into Pod as well.
All right, can we hammer yump today?
So far, so good. Oh my goodness. You have a cape nap.
Oh no. All right. Tough death. I don't think that we will be hammer yumping today with that anti-fairy there. Fun fact about Enemizer, the right side of Pod is available without the bow, but it's logically bow locked still. At least in this implementation of Enemizer.
Yep, and the same goes for Eastern.
Yes.
Or the boss, that is.
The boss of Eastern, yeah.
There's the cape. Nicely done.
Yeah. Love a cape. Nice beam of seas here.
Wow, so is that like all the keys now?
Well, we're gonna have something here. Is it all the keys? You're still short one. Hey, there are flippers. Yeah, you gotta
Okay,
go in here
now we can do Swamp.
Now we can do Swamp, yeah. And I think we might.
Big key, so the compass
that is all the
somewhere.
keys. Yeah. Now we're gonna see if we get the compass here.
Was that a wall master?
It sure was.
This is a fun room.
Yeah, it sure is a room. All right, pretty good. Pretty good job by Nep navigating this in the dark. Whoop, nice dodge there.
Honestly, this would make a good horror
There's
movie.
There's our compass, and we have a landmo. So crystal number 2 incoming. Oh, going through a dark maze where hands fall down from the ceiling and try to grab you. Yeah.
And I guess that would have been a convenient way back to the start if we didn't have the mirror.
Yeah, that's true. We are
Oh, shady.
Kane and maybe Ice Rod from Go Mode.
That's nuts. We're just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
And the Mitts.
Oh, yeah.
I always
Mitts,
forget
there
the
we go.
Mitts. But yeah, Kane and Mitts. Unless we see a Trinex along the way.
Yeah, and we might need a different medallion from Meyer.
True. Okay, alright, so fine. Maybe we're not that close to Go Mode. We're close to being close to Go Mode. We're closer to Go Mode than one often is in the 31st minute. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's a good way of summarizing it. Alright, Shady entering the haunted house of all masters.
And is just going to use an ether medallion here to get rid of the guards. Or at least neutralize them.
Okay, this room isn't too bad.
Honestly, this room would have been fine without the fire rod. Since all of the enemies were visible. It's time to get the cape out here. Or not, that's fine too. Alright, here comes Landmo for Nep.
Oh, perfect medium rare fried landmos. For a net! Everyone loves the net.
Hey, the fillet. Now we can beat Aga. Yep, Shady made up a little bit of time in this pod, avoiding the death on the pod bridge, but overall, very clean clears by both runners so far. And here we are in Eastern Palace. 5 of the 6 checks are in logic here.
Nice early compass, and we have an Argus, which we can beat. Actually, Trinex is the only boss we can't beat, right?
That is correct.
And Shady's just going to make good use of that ether here.
And that tempered sword. And the hammer. So, good use
Very
of resources.
efficient.
Oh, I love that 3-arrow strat. Oh, we spawned the 4th one. It's pretty close. All right, into the Landmo fight for Shady. Not a ton of magic. It's with those ether medallions, but the
Nicely
just
done.
enough though. Yeah. Good fight. Nep skipping the vanilla big key chest. I did not see what our item situation here is. I haven't seen how many items we have, but that big key chest, not in logic.
I missed the second check, and if that was an item, then we have all 3.
Oh, there's items in both chests. Ooh, boy.
Oh, lovely. I just can't count, apparently. And this is why our trackers are always our MVPs. Oh, this room's interesting.
Man, those shadows. I hate them. Here's an Argus. So we were always going to be able to kill this Argus because I don't think anybody was going to go to Eastern before Saha in this seed.
Yeah, Saha predicting the threats and holding onto that hook shot for you.
Really nice phase 1 Argus there by Nep on Master Sword. Very good double spins.
Nicely done.
Yeah, really good fight.
And hey! Oh, that was the Sankheart, so not quite vanilla. And crystal number 3 for Nep.
This seed is we're plowing right along here.
And it looks like she's just gonna go right to Swamp. Maybe check Bombo's tablet first.
Well, mitts are probably in Swamp, right? That's what usually happens.
Yeah. If it's not a sword, it's gotta be something rude.
All right. Shady, on the other hand, is going to continue his thorough clear and do the Eastern Big Key chest.
Well, we have seen his thoroughness pay off earlier in this series.
Yeah,
So
if
let's
this
find out.
is something, if this is something, if this is the ice rod, that might be it. Honestly, I think if it's the mitts lock enough that Nep would get forced back there. But if this is a last location for Nep, so if there's something important here, Nep is in big trouble.
Well, we're about to find out. Just
Nope.
a piece of heart.
Everything is fine.
Oh, another early compass and another landmos.
Of course, this tournament is using Chaos Boss Shuffle, so any boss can appear any number of times as long as it can appear in that boss arena. There are certain arenas that can't have Trinex, for example, or you know, but there's no numerical limitation to how many times a boss can appear in a seed using these settings. So we could have 6 Landmo.
That is just way too many landmos.
My first race with Shady, I think, had 6 Moldorms.
Wow, how many eyes did they have?
Just 1.
Interesting.
Nep smartly checking to see whether she can dive her down before trying it.
Yeah, a very intelligent thing to do in this mode.
Because sometimes there's stuff in here that's just not going to let you do that. Is this going to work? No, you got to be farther over to the left when you drop this bomb.
Well, Shady has picked up crystal number 3. Nep's only got 2 bombs left.
There we go. Okay, that works.
Nicely done. Okay, we're safe.
Yeah.
Shady is going to forget he doesn't have the mitts.
Nice, good. Top level play.
And then I guess he's gonna go to Skullwoods and or Village of Outcasts.
hoping that he can go mode swamp, I guess.
Oh, well, there's the sword and swamp.
Memes.
And the big key, so we don't have to backtrack for that. Alright, Skullwoods is guaranteed to be full clearable because Trinex can't appear in the boss arena.
This is a weird choice from Shady, I think. I want to ask him about this when we do our interview. Why Skullwoods and Pendant Thieves over Swamp Palace? I think there are probably reasons for this. You know,
yeah, for sure.
and probably good ones. But they are escaping me at the moment.
Oh, did he not get grabbed intentionally there? I don't think he got the key.
He did not get grabbed intentionally there, no. That was unintentional. Better get this. Oh, no. All right,
oh,
we're doing
no.
this,
No more
we're
bombs.
doing this the other way. Yeah, that's a tough place for that fire bar to be.
Shady got grabbed again.
Oh, no, Shady. At least he got the key this time.
But yeah, as you were saying, I'm sure this is a calculated decision on Shady's part. I would just like to know what the calculations are.
Could just be a zig when the other and hope that the other person zags kind of play, you know. Just think, you know, follow the fire rod instead of the flippers. Could be a ped check. Pedge. And so far, there has been nothing other than that sword in Swamp. So, just dodged the... I thought he was going to get 1.0'd by that Wallmaster.
Totally on purpose, I'm sure.
Calculated. Oh, you know what? I think I just figured it out. And you said it. Skullwoods is guaranteed to be clearable, and Swamp isn't. Because there is, from Shady's perspective, there could be a Trinex here. There's not, but there could be, and there can't be one here in Skullwoods.
You know, that's a very good point. And this poor Moldorm just completely unable to do anything. Oh, well, there's
the
mitts! You called it!
The memes are strong in this seed, a sword and mitts in Swamp.
And we've got
Hilarious.
simultaneous fourth crystal pickups. So Nep can go check the Meyer medallion entrance. She's not doing Bombo's tablet, though.
No, she's getting some bombs.
Oh, and then... Oh, interesting.
That's heads up. There's no way I would have remembered.
I mean, the only thing that might have made me remember is laughing at the wet bombs the first time.
Well, I don't know why you would pick them up then. They're not going to work.
Exactly. Okay, Bombo's tablet, what do you have for us?
Just some sticks. Ooh, and there's the cane in Skullwoods. All right. That's going to make things a little bit easier for Shady in Swamp Palace. But, we're going to see here. Nep's going to do Desert here. And check the Meyer medallion, see if it is Ether. It is Quake. We're going to add that to our list. Just some bombs on Bumper Ledge.
Hey, the bloomerang and the boots!
All right.
So now we can clear desert unless there's Trinex.
Yep. I would say I think Nep is I don't solidly in the lead here. I don't know about that. That might be overstating it a bit. But I would definitely rather be in Nep's position than in Shady's.
Yeah,
at this
I
point.
agree.
Like they both got something that they needed from those plays. It's a good thing neither of them dipped desert before because we needed those boots here to get this big key. And now Shady's going into Pendant Thieves Town.
Like, I'm sure, like, it makes sense to do the front, at least.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, did he check Ped? I don't remember him checking Ped.
He did not check Ped, no.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's 2 items in the front of Thieves Town so far, and this has to be the big key.
Shady's not even going to the boss. We're just out of here. I didn't see what the boss was. He did a really quick map check in there, compass check, and I did not see it.
Yeah, I missed it as well. We do have a Helma in Desert, though.
2 Helmasaur's King. Helme.
They won't have to fight over the throne because they're both going to be dead.
Yes. Where's Helmasaur Prince? The Helmasaur Crown Prince.
That's a very good question. It might be that weird one in the Palace of the Four Sword.
Chat saying a vanilla blind in Thieves Town.
Interesting. Well, we didn't see the blind, but we can be sure that blind didn't see us. This Helma, a lot easier than the one in Hera. Nicely done. This is going to be crystal number 5. Yay, Shady picked up the shield!
Wow.
Oh, so both of our runners rejecting that third bottle. I mean, if it had a potion in it, maybe you pick it up, but nobody wants
if
a
it had
bee.
if it had a third potion in it, or if it had a free potion in it, sure.
Oh, Nep's gonna go to Agina.
All right, so here's butter for Nep.
Looks like Shady could be heading to Swamp now.
Yeah, I think that makes sense here from Shady. Continue this route down here. No mitts, so nowhere else to go, really.
So, we need Quake to get into Mire. We may need an Ice Rod for a Trinex. And, that would be Go Mode.
Shady getting some potions here before going into Swamp Palace. That seems wise. Swamp Palace can be not fun sometimes. Little paper cut palace. There's our second bow at Bonk Rocks.
Nice.
Always happy to see that. And Nep with a little cheeky lumberjack check here. Neither of our runners did this. This still could be an Agassi. That Ice Rod could be up there. Quake could be up here.
And it's
But
neither.
It's not. So, never mind. Aga gets to live another day.
So Nep, if she wants to, will also be able to do the whole Smith chain while she's here. And Shady discovering that swamp is in fact clearable right now.
Does Shady go left side here, you think? He's been very thorough.
He has, and he hasn't found more progression, right?
Yeah. I guess the bigger question is, let's say you delay it, right? And you go to the back first, and you get the mitts. There's no way you go back in, right?
Probably not.
What would Shady do without a gold sword? Just fine. Yeah, and he's going to the back. So, goodbye butter sword for Shady. I don't think he's going back in for one item.
Yeah, nothing required. Pet is dead.
Good timing there on Shady, getting that diver down, picking up a little bit of time. Where is this Quake medallion?
Probably somewhere dumb like TR.
Also, where was Bombos?
I'm completely blanking.
Bonkrox?
No, Bonkrox was silvers.
Oh yeah, Bonkrox was silvers. Yeah. Desert? Maybe it was in Desert. Desert Big Chest? Alright. Thanks, y'all.
Oh, this poor helpless Moldorm. Shadyforce got his mitts and his 5th crystal. And Nep's about to get her 6th crystal.
And Shady is going to leave that one item in left side swamp, which is the gold sword for him. So Nep will be on a sword advantage for the rest of the seed, which is usually not a big deal. But in Enemizer, that gold sword can be pretty handy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Nep going to get her cane here in a second.
And Shady into the mire area, he's gonna get his boots.
Yeah, gold sword certainly matters more in Enemizer than it does in other modes. Again, it's not a huge deal, but... Alright, there's Shady's boots. Gonna go beat Desert. Are we gonna see... Interestingly, Shady did not do
Graveyard Ledge?
Graveyard Ledge, maybe hoping that he could combo it with the boots later. Which is what Nep is doing here. Presumably, we're going to see Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, Catfish here.
And we never did the water checks, right? She
That
could
is
mirror
true.
into all of that.
That is true. So nice efficient route here for Nep. That's true. The only thing that Gold Sword does on the Ganon fight really is guarantee. Oh, is not going to Catfish and Zora, abandoning her portal there.
Oh, interesting. I guess
Gold
maybe
Sword guarantees the 1-in-1 on Ganon, but other than that, it's not a big deal.
Well, I was about to say Village of Outcasts could be more dense, but she is going somewhere else?
Yeah, and it's going to pay off because there was nothing there. Pyramid Fairy here?
Oh, that's right. We've got our 5/6 crystals.
Okay, so hence not going to Catfish because she can combo it with Pyramid Fairy, Pyramid Ledge here.
Wow, this is some real sharp decision making by both of our runners, honestly.
Yeah.
Nep desperate to win the race against that shadow, but doesn't quite get it. Somebody lost their pet cuckoo in the Dark World. I don't know how that happened.
No, she's got it. Fiery, if you could give Nep Cane of Samaria.
Alright, Pyramid Fairy, what do you have for us?
Garbage. Garbage on the ledge, too.
Free red potion is not the worst, I suppose. Wait, not Catfish?
Hobo. We're doing Hobo.
Oh yeah, wow.
Heck, Catfish, I guess. I guess Nep might right up there next. But yeah, I guess this was the time to do this if you were going to do it.
Yeah, I agree. This is really efficient.
And no, she's got the flute out. Oh, no, okay. No, we're going to do Catfish.
Well, Shady's got the Desert Crystal. That's number 6. So he's in the same position now. Just need to find that Quake and hope you don't need the Ice Rod.
Yeah, Nep might have forgotten about it. You can jump down into the water and do Hobo with Big Bomb, as long as you just walk down the diving board and jump down. Ooh, Shady going to my favorite dungeon.
Oh, Ice Palace. This could be big.
This is the sort of play to avoid doing a bunch of overworld stuff that Nep has been doing. Waterfall Fairy with nothing. Oh, Shady not going to Ice Palace. Might just be doing the flipper checks here. Maybe just doing Waterfall Fairy. We'll see. Nep skipped Zora and Zora Ledge, right?
Oh, no, she's checking Island and then going back.
Ah, okay. Interesting. I guess Ice is quick to get back to anyway with the flute, so makes sense to do this first if you're going to do it.
And it looked like just 3 bombs on Zora Ledge.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, what does Mr. Big Fish have for us today?
Nothing.
Extremely high quality arrows. Shady could be fluting away.
Nah, we're
Or
going to
he
Dark
could
Death
be going
Mountain.
to, Dark Death
Yeah,
Mountain.
he's got the hook shot out. We're going to Dark Death Mountain here.
Nep never rescued the old man.
Yep.
Well, she could be doing that right now. Or leaving it.
You know, if Quake is up here, then Shady just made up a bunch of time. I like this play actually before ice, now that I think about it. Since you hopefully don't want to go into TR, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you can't, so...
Well, we're going to find out pretty soon what that medallion is.
It's Bombos.
And it's
We can get in
Bombos.
there.
Okay.
We can probably full clear this pendant, this green pendant TR. Rude cucko there. Chicken, please. You know when you get like it's dangerous to get a chicken bone stuck in your throat? This was kind of like that.
They're just causing all sorts of problems.
Nap avoids them a little bit more. A little bit better.
Alright, so Shady is going to be the first into Turtle Rock.
But Nep did make up a little bit of time here. Let's switch over to Shady's audio for a little while, since he's the one giving us new checks. This is Octopath Traveler.
Oops. Oh, this is good dungeon music. Excellent choice.
That's not the can. Shady having all kinds of Samaria problems so far in this dungeon. Just so impressed with how cleanly Nep has played this seed.
That is for sure. And once again, our runners are really close to each other.
Yeah, we are just over the hour mark here. That's a nice spawn. So make sure you give our runners a follow. Both of them are fantastic runners. Nepe form. There's Quake!
Oh, there's Quake! Wow!
All
So
right.
that's probably go mode.
That is very well might be go mode. And our runners are going to be hitting it within mere seconds of each other. We got ourselves a race.
Alright, Shadyforce is going to be entering Mire. I don't think you can catch that thing, Nep.
All right, now we play Dodge the Trinex.
All right, Shady entering at 104.17.
Whew, boy. Fun Meyer entrance. Having to use a bunch of magic on the cape here. Silvers are pretty good for Nep. That's a good point. Nep with the silvers and gold
seconds.
sword. 19 seconds. Heck yeah.
Shady does have a blue potion. Making good use of ether in this room. Nep is going to lose a little bit of time at this rate.
Not very much, though.
This is intense. This is what you want from a Game 3.
Oh, yeah. Get hyped, chat.
Wow, just ignoring that Hinox, going right through it.
I want all your hype emotes in chat for the end of this race.
Okay, so neither of those checks had the big key.
Silvers were in bonk rocks. It's gonna be real interesting to see if we find a compass in here. Or if it's on the boss, which would be unfortunate.
That would just be downright rude.
Especially because it could be a Trinex, or which would be difficult for both runners, or could also be a Vitreous, which would be really good for Nep.
Oh, there's the big key, and Nep's decision to leave that small key behind is not going to hurt her.
Nope.
Oh my goodness, they are just seconds apart.
This is GT routing, execution, and equipment from this point on. Unless this is a Trinex, or there's a Trinex in TR.
You know, I keep saying I want to see a Trinex, but honestly, I don't think I do.
I know, I definitely don't.
Oh, and we still don't have a lamp.
Really nicely done from Shady there. And Nep, first try.
Wow. That takes skill and practice.
I don't even try that in the dark. I do the bonk hookshot strat. Whew, man, you could not have hoped for a more hype finish than this.
Oh, did Nep just pull ahead by a fraction of a second?
She sure did. Well, it's close.
Oh, Shady got it again.
No, Shady's. Wow, the sync is real.
No way. I mean, the probability of getting this kind of sync over an hour into the seed, and it's not even the first time in this series.
Nep hesitated on that mirror there for a second. If this is Viddy, that's really good for Nep.
And we have Viddy.
And it is.
Oh, I love this boss battle music.
Nep is going to take the lead here. Not even using the silvers. Oh man, Nep takes the lead anyway.
Wow. Shady on 2 hearts. He's getting dangerously close to something bad happening.
Oh god, no. He's going to be real careful here.
Real careful as he wades right into the
Oh, it's fine.
But he's fine. Yep, all good.
Right.
And crystal number 7 for both runners.
We're headed up to GT. What a hype race. Could not have hoped for anything better. Mere seconds between our runners going into GT. And we are on Trinex watch. I'm going to stay on Shady's music here. Just because we haven't heard it. Ooh, Shady being safe, grabbing a potion. That could come into play.
Yes, I believe Nep still has her blue potion.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Shady had to use that in Mire. So far, Nep's execution has just been a little bit cleaner.
Which is certainly to say, I mean, Shady has also been very good. It's just that with the level of these runners, any amount
close
makes
it is
a difference.
Yeah. Really, the only hiccup for Nep was the death in the pod bridge room, which really did not end up making a big difference. All right. Where is our GT Big Key today? People have put some numbers in chat. That's fine. Do what you want.
And as everyone knows, I always go with 22. How about you?
I'm a 9 guy. All right, Nep entering GT at 1:10:21. Nep looking. I think Nep is going to do a Dark Magician here. Nep doesn't seem like the kind of memer who would do a rando rush like me.
Yeah, that's why she's still in the tournament and you aren't.
Wow! Wow. All right, about 30 seconds difference. How'd you do in this tournament, Blue Link?
All right, I'll embarrass myself. I have not ever completed a rando seed at all.
There you go.
Ever.
You should give it a try.
I should.
Also, I think the one race that I won against Shady, I won because of Rando Rush, so get wrecked. And Shady, unfortunately, not gonna make up time here and is gonna be doing the same route as Nep.
I absolutely love this music for GT.
Yeah, it's really good.
And for anyone who's played Octopath Traveler, how this just transitions into the boss battle seamlessly with the music continuing was just perfection.
Oh, and those games are so good. Best JRPGs made in the recent, certainly the best like big studio JRPG in a long time for my money. The two,
agreed.
both two Octopath games. Hunt.
So stylish.
Yeah, great combat in those games. Hey, the OK Boomerang. Missed that.
What check are we on now?
I don't know. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nep is on. This next one is 13.
Yeah, math checks out. So 14 through 17.
Should
and
have
then
rando
Bob's
rushed.
chest. Yeah.
This is Nep's race to lose at this point. There it is. And that's number 15. Should have rando rushed. All right. Our final moment of truth is coming up. Is there a Trinex at Landmo 2? If so, we need to play a lot more of this video game. If this is a Trinex and we need the Ice Rod, presumably your first play is the rest of the basement, I would think.
Of course.
Now,
is Shady going to open the rest of these chests? Yes, he is, and it's not the Ice Rod. Okay. That would be
That would have been.
That would have been jaw-dropping.
What a bad beat that would have been. Skipping that there.
So, Nep is into the gauntlet. Shadyforce is beginning the climb. Oh, nice fairy.
Nice bonk to pick up the fairy too. That was pretty funny.
Was that like a sideways bonk?
It was a sideways bonk. The conveyor belts are weird. Yeah, I guess you do the basement and ether tablet, and then probably Ice Palace. I think if you're Nep, you would do.
Oh, is this Cold Stare? It is Cold Stare.
Sure
We're
is
safe.
Cold Stare. We are in go mode.
Oh, Nep should have just used bombos.
Yeah. Bombo's slow, I guess.
And that gold sword just melting those
Yep.
Cold Stares.
Doing a little work there. All right, we're gonna switch back to Nep. Music-wise. Now, there's plenty of magic in here before Ganon. And also, Nep has the silvers. Nep, a former league champion with the Titans mitts. Looking to add an Enemizer title to her trophy chest. Trophy case? Trophy chest. That's not the word for that.
I mean, you can just keep them in a chest so nobody can see them, right? That's what you do with trophies.
That's true.
She does need to get this key here from that guy. Shadyforce going ahead and using bombos on Cold Stare. Oh, this is concerning. He's fine.
And
All
it's
good.
another
Cold Stare.
All right. There's your magic tax, JD.
And once again, that butter stick. Just, wow.
Yep, smart. Just cape through here.
Yep, don't even risk the surprise wall master. And here's Aga 2. Nice triple. Oh, this could be good. Spectacular.
Really, really good fight. The double, triple, the dream. All right, all Nep needs to do you think that Nep knows Gold Sword Silver's Ganon?
Hard to tell.
Hard to know, yeah.
Probably not something you practice all the time. And of course that 1-1 being basically free with the gold sword.
Nice vanilla big 20 there in the Moldorm chest.
Alright, Nep about to get into phase 4. Shadyforce gonna enter the Aga 2 fight.
Just can't fall here, otherwise you're good.
2 more arrows. 1,
And
2. Nicely
get
done.
Your GG's in chat for Nep. punching her ticket to the finals of the first ever Link to the Past Randomizer Enemizer tournament.
She's going to cross this bridge with an official time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 20 seconds. What a blisteringly fast seed this was. Oh, Shady almost got the double triple. But he's going to get this here. Well, at least we get to listen to some more Octopath on Shady's side. It's got some excellent boss battle music.
Dodging, I would say dodging the Village of Outcasts entirely. A big reason why Nep won this race.
And honestly, I found that a little surprising because she had extra density having the mitts and being able to do the entire Smith chain. Chat, I was about to say the same thing about this music. Just, oh, it's spectacular. Well, 12 spins to win it here for Shadyforce.
We are joined in the booth by Sailor Nep. We're gonna hold off on the full interview until Shady finishes here.
Should be just about done with these spins. And there we go. GG's to Shadyforce. He's gonna cross this bridge and finish with an official time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 12 seconds. GG's.
GG's. And GG's Nep punching your ticket to the finals. How'd you feel throughout this race?
Oh, I wasn't sure how to feel for a long time, and then I found Quake when I did. I felt like, I don't know. Because I had just done all those overworld checks instead of going straight to mountain, and that was kind of informed by, Game 1. Shady kind of priced himself into going into Back Thieves Town when he did, because he'd done Dark Mountain before even touching VOO in that race. So I thought, if it's on Dark Mountain, there's a good chance that Shady will go there fairly quickly,
And
which
he
is
sure
why
did.
I wanted to try and do some other overworld checks first.
And we're
But
also
I wasn't.
Go ahead.
But I wasn't willing to fully commit against the mountain because I thought I want to hedge here, and so I kind of did a half play. I'd have felt a lot more confident going into the end game if I had gotten, say, Quake and Pyramid 3.
Sure. We're also joined by Shadyforce. GG's Shady.
Yo, GG, Nep.
GG's.
Yeah, you
go ahead.
both raced an excellent race. GG's to both of you. That was an absolute pleasure to watch. And yeah, you should both feel good about how that went.
Yeah, both of your execution, very, very strong. In the end, I think there were a couple things that made a big difference. On Shady's side, we were just talking about it with Nep. Shady dodged a lot of overworld stuff. that Nep did, and made that play up to the mountain, the dark mountain, and made up a lot of time doing that. Nep, on the other hand, dodged the entire village of outcasts and managed to find gold sword and silvers. The last sword on left side swamp and silvers at Bonk Rocks, and that made a difference in the climb for sure.
Well, gold, souls, and silvers won't save much in the climb, really.
Or
Maybe a
not,
little bit.
yeah, it was, in Enemizer, it's a little bit better. This climb, I guess, was not a big deal. But it did help out, for sure.
But wasn't
Helped in
Samari in the front of Skull Woods?
It was.
Right, okay. Yeah. So just the village. Oh, yeah, just Thieves Town village.
Just,
right,
just the village in Thieves Town, yeah.
I was one. Yeah, I did feel bad when I found the hammer. Not the hammer, the mitts in Swamp, because I felt like maybe I should be rushing Swamp, but I thought I'd be a bit more thorough and do some quick village checks down towards Swamp and do it that way. But yeah, I felt like I might have been the second to the mitts. And then the boots were free, but I don't know. I was genuinely surprised to see the dot done. I thought I might have been first to the quick. I'm kind of surprised Nep went there. Like, not that it's a bad play, but there's just so much else to do. There's so many places it could be.
You actually were first to Quake, but unfortunately it was only by about like 10 seconds.
Right, okay.
So yeah, you were both right on it.
Yeah, you were neck and neck in the back of Meyer. It was really something to see.
So where did
That's
3 minutes
exciting.
go? Was it GT routing or something? Or
Really, that gold sword and silver arrows.
was it gold sword silvers? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Vitreous. That was a chunk of time there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where were the silvers, by the way?
Bonk Rocks.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I never did those boots checks.
Yeah, and Nep did those before going and doing the flipper stuff. I thought Nep was maybe going to do catfish there, but made sense to lump that in with Pyramid Fairy Pyramid. But yeah, this was a really fantastic race. I think that going to Swamp. Nep, did you consider the possibility? We were trying to figure out like what y'all's thought processes were going to, because you guys split after Pod, and Nep went right to Swamp, and Shady, you went to Skull Woods. Were you concerned, Nep, about the possibility of finding a Trinex in Swamp?
Yeah, I actually had it going through my head at the time. I'm like, well, the safest play here would be Skull Woods, but if I go to Skull Woods and I don't have the mitts, it's going to be a big time investment to get back into the Dark World if I have to go to Village of Outcasts, and I don't want to make that decision right now, so I'm going to take the risk.
Yeah, and it paid off with those mitts in the back. And I think that we talk about golds and silver. I think the having the mitts earlier was allowed Nep to clear a bunch of stuff, and be pretty efficient there. But yeah, GG's Shady on a heck of a run in this tournament. You beat some really good runners, I have to say.
You would say that, Tyler. Yes, I certainly did. Yeah, all top runners.
But give your thoughts on the tournament, and your I guess your final thoughts on your run here.
Yeah, and the tournament's fun. I'm pretty devastated by this, to be honest, especially given how the last race went.
Yeah,
it's pretty devastating, but both in terms of rando stuff and also in terms of my own mess up at the end. So yeah. So that kind of puts a damper on the tournament, but it is what it is.
You played great overall, making top 4, nothing to sneeze at, and I think you can be proud with your run in this tournament. It's hard to feel that way right after the loss. I get it. I get there too. But yeah, very, very good. This was a fun race to watch, and a good final match. And then Nep, with your ticket to the finals. I'm not going to spoil the results of the other finals series here, about whether or not it's going to a game 3 or whether you know who you're going to be facing. You can go, if you want to know that, you can tune over to Speed Gaming now, but in case you want to go watch that race later, I won't spoil it here. But hell of a run by Nep here, and how are you feeling going into the finals?
Honestly, I did not expect to make it this far. Every week it felt like this is where I get off the train, and somehow I have made it all this way. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna do my best. And, whatever result I get, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did a heck of a good job.
Well, you can certainly be very proud, and I'm going to be looking very closely at these finals races next week, Nep versus whoever it ends up being. Yeah, what a great race to watch, and a great way to finish up semifinals week, and really looking forward to the finals. Blue Link, it was an absolute pleasure to come with you again.
It certainly was. Yeah, this was a really fun race. Lots of fun stuff happening. And yeah, just excellent decision making and execution by both runners. It's a shame that only one of them can go to the finals.
Yes. But thanks to Fiery for being our tracker today. Thank you to Mukau for doing all the work to get all these races restreamed, and really looking forward to the finals next week. I've said it a bunch, but it remains true. And thank you to chat, as always, for being chat. And yeah, that's going to be it for us today. There's probably plenty more to watch here on Speed Gaming. Not sure if there's any more like the past rando today, but on Speed Gaming. But we might have a daily race. Daily race coming up at 5:30 Eastern. There's some Metroid Prime CGC league going on here at 9 Eastern as well. But that's over on Speed Gaming Prime. But lots of good content. Thanks to everybody here for this race. Thanks to you, chat, and thanks to Speed Gaming for putting this on, and for all of us here. Have a great rest of your day, and GG's to everybody. Later, nerds.